myself do that in the monitor and it pissed me off. Hi, kids. Welcome to Mammoth Cave National Park. So last week I was visiting family in Indiana and Ohio, and since I'm right here, Mammoth Cave has always been on my list, so I was like, why not? Why the not? And you'd be sorry if you didn't. But we had a lovely time socializing and catching up, and now it's time for me to be alone in the woods for 3 days. I got here last night, I made a fire, I had a drink, I took an edible, I went to sleep early. And then at 4:50 this morning, a whippoorwill decided that it was time for her to start her headlock tour. So that was my wake-up call. But yeah, it started to drizzle, and I went to the bathroom, I fluffed and puffed, and now I'm back here talking to the little gay people on my camera. Now today, I really want to go for a little hike in the morning, even though it is raining. I got a rain jacket, girl. I got stuff going on. We also have a cave tour booked at 2 today, and I don't know what else. I don't know. I got stuff going on, stuff that I don't even know about. I'll talk to you later. Ew, I just realized from that last clip, I need to shave my f***ing face. I look insane. Much better. Should I shave my bush too? Now listen, we're going to Cedar Sink, which is a 300-acre sinkhole, and the 1.5-mile hike there is supposed to showcase the park's array of America can be described in one word.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him in...
The 1.5-mile hike is supposed to showcase the park's array of flora and fauna. I know those queens. They were down at the 7969 Peanuts. Daylight's at the Denny's, the one on La Brea. Kill me with that gun. His name is Gorgon, and he's here to kill God. But listen, okay, Okay, so I'll be heading in for my cave tour soon, and I booked a self-guided one because I want to dilly-dally, and I don't want people to talk to me. So the cave roof was formed around 300 million years ago, then around 10 to 15 million years ago when a painted farmer was in the house. The streams and the rivers that flowed across the surface began to sink through the bedrock, thus carving all of the passageways that we see today. And 2 million years ago, the highest passageways were formed, and that's when water began flowing to the lower parts, all the way down to 300 feet below the surface. Now, most of Mammoth Cave is dry and made out of limestone. She all dried up. Canyon passages were made by underground streams and are taller than they are wide, resembling canyons on the surface. 2 passages were formed at the lower levels of the cave and were completely filled with water. So like picture like a big PVC pipe that's just filled with water underground. Vertical shafts were Vertical shafts were formed by water flowing straight down. They're tall, narrow, and straight. I'm 2 for 3 there. And then we have keyhole passages, which they're kind of like a combination of a tube passage and a canyon passage. The most famous of which, and this is so like, I want to know who hurt you that you called this rock formation Fat Man's Misery. What? Like, what are you talking about? But keyhole passages were a sign of changing water levels. So basically the tube part at the top formed first, and then as the water level decreased, then a canyon was carved through. Now, Mammoth Cave has a lot of stalactites and stalagmites that are made up of calcite and gypsum. And as water drips from the ceiling, the minerals catch and build up over millions of years. And trust me, they're growers, not showers. And then this is the craziest thing that I found out. So in 1939, there was a man named Dr. John Cogan, and he purchased the cave for $10,000. And along with the land came several slaves, including one man named Stephen Bishop. And Bishop was like a famous tour guide in the area. And while Bishop was giving tours of the cave, Dr. Cogan had the idea to turn the cave into a hospital. He theorized that the constant 54-degree temperature year-round will be able to cure the disease that we know today as tuberculosis. This project was obviously a dismal failure, and Cogan himself died of TB in 1948. Or 18... No, what? I can't. I feel like Bella Thorne. Cogan himself died of TB in 1849. Then in 1856, less than a year after being granted his freedom, Stephen Bishop died of an unknown cause and is buried in the Old Guide Cemetery not far from the park. Now, many report porn. They report porn. They shoot porn in the cave. Many people report paranormal activity in the cave, and rangers claim to have been shoved by unseen forces, strange footsteps, disembodied voices, and one guide even reported seeing a black family appear and disappear among the rest of his group. And I have a link in the description if you want to check out like the full story of Stephen Bishop and Dr. Cogan and all the paranormal sightings and stuff. Yeah, that's about it. Enjoy this pretty montage of the cave. Big girl's gotta eat. So I've been back at the campsite now for a little while after I got done with my cave tour. Just as I thought. Trash. No, I'm kidding. It was so much more like open inside than I was expecting. I was expecting something more, no, not quite claustrophobic, but more towards that end of the spectrum rather than how like open and grand and crazy it was. I did get yelled at for touching the rocks, but I gotta feel the earth, mama. Like a religious experience for me. I gotta feel the earth. I need that energy. I'm going through a lot. I need that energy. I need that grounding. You know what I'm saying? Woo-woo shit. Let's go. You better chill. But then afterwards, I was talking to this really nice, I don't think he was a park ranger. I just think he was like a tour guide. And he came up to me and he's like, I have a question. And when somebody in uniform, especially if they're older, comes up to me and says that, I have like it's like when you're at TSA, you're doing nothing wrong, but like, oh yeah, there's a bomb in my bag and I forgot it was there. Like, you know what I mean? It's that. He was like, is there a photography convention here today that I don't know about? Because I'm seeing so many more people with like big cameras and big lenses and stuff. And I was like, not that I'm aware of. I'm here solo, but there could be something. And he's like, oh, that's awesome. And then that's where I found the skink, and he said that they had like a 9-inch one here last year in like that same area. It's so shocking every time. Hear that shit? You hear that shit? This is gonna like catch on fire. That's what good sounds like. After my cave tour, I went to the what was it called? The Lantern Cafe. Personal pizzas, burgers, and soft pretzels. I got a soft pretzel and some nacho cheese. And nacho cheese! I brought my pretzel back in a pizza box, and then I was sitting here eating it and filming birds and stuff. There was a fun bird that was over there, so I like got up and went to get it, and there was like this much of my pretzel left, and there was a pack of grackles There was a murder. There was a murder of grackles just going, housing that down like Brunch PG in Brazil. I literally only walked like 10 feet away from it. Hi kids, I'm just getting up. I slept in today because I was good. So my original plan was I'm gonna get up early. I'm gonna do some bird watching out here because yesterday morning the birds were so horny. That's where I saw all the tanagers and the little vireos and all the like weird little spotted yellow guys and like I don't even know. At like 7:30 I woke up and I thought somebody was outside with an Uzi. Like, that's how hard it was raining. That's what it sounded like on the metal roof of my car. It was Kelly Mantle. I'm the last thing you see before you're
completely assassinated.
So I went back to sleep. Then I woke up and the nuthatches were everywhere out here. And the nuthatches are so little here. They're little guys. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go for a hike, but I don't know how I'm gonna film it in the rain because I don't have a bag to put over my camera. And I can't film it with my phone because I left it on top of a chimney while the chimney was burning and now my back cameras are f***ed. Psychosis is setting. No, it's not psychosis. This is just me. This is the true essence of me. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do and I'm gonna lay here and watch the rain. We got stuff going on. Stuff that you guys are about to know about. All right, hi kid. That hike was f***ing amazing. So my plan is I'm gonna get a pizza and then I'm gonna go get a shower and get some more firewood. Then I wanna go back to Sloan Pond for like dusk to see what's popping there. It's gonna be deep and vicious in the critter game and you know it's really getting juicy.
A few moments later.
Well, shit, I was under the impression that the little cafe closed at 6, but it actually closes at 5 and it's 5:30. I'm gonna have to figure something else out. I'm gonna get a shower. It's our last day. Just 10:41, I packed up the campsite early because it was pouring and I was like, I'm done. Then I came to the visitor center to get some Wi-Fi to check my phone, and I hit up the gift shop. So do you want to see a little haul? This is my, hello, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I just wanted to update you on my journey. I hate when people use the word journey. Like, losing 5 pounds is not a journey. Fleeing North Korea is a journey. So first I got this patch. Me and my cousin, whenever we go anywhere, she gets me stickers, I get her patches. And I got this sticker. It says Mammoth Cave on it. Oh, it says I Heart NY on it. Of course it says Mammoth Cave. But there was a really cool one that had a bat on it, but I couldn't get it because it wouldn't fit on my water bottle. I don't have much space left, so haha, it looks so good. Right under the Schuylkill River Trail and Slick. I love my Slick sticker. It's so funny. So stupid. They did have this pin with a bat on it. And the bat moves. So my tote bag, of which I call my little gay bag, it's my merch. Go get it on Redbubble. The link is in the description. She's falling apart. She's on her last leg. She's at her wit's end. She is about to bite the dust. So I got this awesome tote bag that has the map of the park on it, and I decided to move all my stuff into it. And I've had that one for like well over a year and a half. The tote bags from Redbubble, they are very well made. But yeah, now I think I'm gonna go check out the river, maybe take another little walk around the pond, because that was my favorite spot here. That's where I shot all those peepers last night. Can you believe that?
Can you believe that?
I seriously got some of the best footage I've ever captured on this trip. National Geographic's gonna be like, open the f up. Take me to the river. Let's go. All right, well, it's the next day. We're in West Virginia. I got my McDonald's hash browns. I look like Satchel Bob, and it's time to go home. Bye.